cookies and cream, but like I don't like Oreos. So
You can just end it.
I like
You can just end it.
chocolate chip
Clear it.
with cookie dough. Not just cookie dough, not just my time ran out. Guys, go hi. Welcome back to XSM. We're X equals
Multiply!
Subtraction!
Guys,
I'm putting scroll down real quick.
Aren't here yet. You gotta make room in the back for them for when they
So I
come
put
in.
all the
I
put all of my points and stuff in as graphics.
Okay.
So like not scroll up a little.
This could be a whole
Up. Yeah. So the verses a little bit more. The verses are split up. It's super easy. Got it?
Yeah.
I like that right there.
Sorry, didn't see there. My bad.
Yeah. Oh, right.
searched the world, but it couldn't fill me. A man's empty place, the treasures that fade are never enough. Then you came along, you pulled me back together, and halfway inside, it's now satisfied, here in your love. Oh, there's nothing better than you, Lord, there's nothing better than you, Lord, there's nothing. Nothing is better than you. Yeah. I'm not afraid to show you my weakness. My failures are scars, though you see them all, you still call me friend. Yeah. God of the mind. There's not a place your mercy and grace won't find me there. Oh, there's nothing better than you, Lord. There's nothing better than you, Lord. There's nothing is better than you. Nothing is beneath the surface of my anxious imagination beckons a calmness that is found in you alone. It washes over every doubt, every imperfection. Jesus, your presence is the comfort of my soul. There's nowhere I'd rather be when you're singing over me. I just wanna be here with you. I'm lost in your mystery. I'm finding your love for me. I just wanna be here with you. Focus on the things I can't control. All my attention on the wonder of this moment. Jesus, your presence is the comfort of my soul. There's nowhere I'd rather be. You're singing over me. I just want to be here with you. I'm lost in your mystery. I'm falling in love for me. I just want to be here with you. So let all that I am become strong before you are. Oh, the glory of your presence, what could I ask for? So let all that I am become strong before you are. Oh, the glory of your presence, what could I ask for? So let all that you're singing over me. I just wanna be here with you. I'm found in your love for me. I just wanna be here with you. See my way. There's nowhere I'd rather be. When you're singing over me, I just wanna be here with you. I'm lost in your mystery. I'm found in your love for me. I just wanna be here with you.
In the midst of school, how many of y'all are in that? All of you. School, in the midst of finals, in the midst of the drama and the relationship, in the midst of the anxiety, in the midst of the goodness, of the bad, how many of y'all really want that? To just be here with God. You guys are about to go through finals, blood, finals. And that comes with a lot. That comes with stress. That comes with, oh my gosh, I decided to just start now learning about government. I should have been learning about it all year, but we were online half of the year, so I just put it all off. And now it's time because we're back. So let's just sing that again, and let's just lift our hands and surrender right now, right here. And God, all that we are, we give to you. All that we're about to go through, God, we give to you. But right now, on this Wednesday night, we want to take a pause from our week, a pause from the homework, a pause from our relationship, a pause from our mom and dad, and just be here with you, God. And spread out if you want, and just really sit in this moment and just be with God. Give it to Him. You're stressed, whatever you're worried about right now. You can spread it in the river, you can all stay up here. And just give it to Him. Just be here in this moment. Let's sing that one more time.
There's nowhere I'd rather be when you're singing over me. I just wanna be here with you.
Nowhere else, God.
I'm lost in your mystery. I'm found in your love for me. I just wanna be here with you. There's nowhere I'd rather be when you're singing over me. I just wanna be here with you. I'm lost in your mystery. I'm found in your love for me. I just wanna be here with you.
God, we thank you for this day. We thank you for your love and for the fact that you see us when we feel unseen. God, that you love us when we feel unloved. God, that you comfort us when we're stressed, when we're anxious, God. We thank you for this day. We thank you for these people, for this band, and for the party we're about to have in service. In your name we pray. Amen. Woo! Well, hi. Welcome to XSM. My name's Jeff, and I'm so happy that you're all here. And, hi, hello. I want you guys, as we go into this 60-second party, one, to challenge yourself. I want these front rows filled. Okay, I want the front rows filled. And second, find someone who has the same birthday as you. I want to see if we have birthday twins.
Woo! Good. You're good.
Music over.
You have 54 seconds.
Easy. Not even gonna take me 54 seconds.
You have 12 seconds.
Not even gonna take me 12 seconds.
Yeah, right. I did.
No.
Are you done?
I'm done. That's it. I fixed it. See that? See how quick I did that? Yeah, you better not leave that by me too long.
Yeah, you're right.
Just kidding.
I know.
I'm just kidding.
Ah! Where am I? Wait.
I would not do that.
All right, guys. Welcome to youth group.
Love you too. Anyway, I'm Kieran.
I'm Josh.
This is Josh. We will be your MCs tonight. Before we start anything, offering bucket. Who wants it? Bucket? Bucket? I can't. Hello. Were you hoping it was going to hit her?
Oh.
Leave LA alone. Anyway, so what we're doing this is the offering bucket. If you have money that you want to give to God, put it in there. That's how that works. Yeah, you can pass it.
That's how it works.
Adelaide, I see you taking
What?
money. Okay.
August 5th.
Adelaide, stealing from God.
That sounded like a question. Like, I think it's the 5th.
Anyway, today we have
Mine's 13.
a scoop for you.
At least you have
And it's a bit ironic. I wasn't planning this. I thought I was going to be emceeing with Bree today, but she's kind of
I
sick.
have.
So I'm with Josh, and today we're talking about the Josh fight.
If you
If
guys
you
didn't
don't
know,
know what that is,
that's
it started about a year ago. My name's Josh Swain. Messaged like a bunch of people in Josh. They're just like, hey, we're gonna fight on this date in Nebraska. Come to this place, and we're all gonna beat each other up for the name Josh.
Yeah.
And
it's basically a battle.
yeah, this happened like a long time ago, like about a year ago, and
All of the
nobody knew.
Joshes. I was not there, so.
I think this happened on the day of RevCon. What are we supposed to call you now?
Call me Cooper, so that we can have a Cooper war.
Hey, wait, there's like 4 Coopers here.
Exactly.
You're Cooper, where's my other 2?
Next
Okay,
year,
game
1,000
next week is
Coopers.
gonna be all of you guys hitting each other with pool noodles until there's only one standing. Just kidding. Anyway, so this happened. A small child that they dubbed Little Josh won the fight, and now he's the only Josh in the world that gets to be called Josh. If I understand correctly.
Officially.
There's
Little
only
Josh
one
is
now.
the only Josh.
Only one.
The only Josh.
Josh.
So
The only one.
I'm no longer Josh.
He's not
I'm
Josh.
without a Josh name.
If you know a Josh, let them know that they have to change their name.
That's the scoop.
That's the scoop.
Josh works.
Now, Josh wins. Do you guys want to play a game? Yeah. You?
Oh,
Do they?
I don't have the
know.
background for that game.
Do you guys really want to play a game? Or?
I think only half of them actually want to play, and maybe 2 of them are telling us. But guess what? We don't care.
Don't
You're all
care.
playing anyway. Because we're playing 4 corners.
4 corners.
Not like
Oh, yay.
It has been a long time, okay?
We love 4 corners. So, you guys, go there. You guys in the back, go there. You guys over there, go there. Alright. You guys know the rule. If your corner gets picked, then you must sit down.
Does anybody not know how this works? I can explain it to you if you really want me to. We got corner 1, 1, 1, 2, 3, and 4, okay? Does that make sense? 1, 2,
2,
3,
3,
4.
4.
And if we call your number, you sit down and you don't get back up until after the game. Are you guys ready?
Winners get it.
The winner, the last person standing, gets a free drink or snack up in the cafe after service.
Oh, yeah.
You guys ready? Choose a corner. If you don't have to stay there, we just spread you out.
Go ahead.
Go ahead, choose a corner, any corner.
One,
Stay
two,
where you
three,
are if you
four.
want. Siri picked the number. The number Siri picked that has to sit down was number 4.
I'm so sorry.
Number 4, you gotta sit down.
Total
You all
space.
sit down. So sorry.
Alright, everyone, you guys gotta mix it up.
Let's play a little bit of music. Yeah.
Maybe. Maybe. Thank you. Guys, how was your week? How was your week, Josh?
Pretty good. I
Good?
was
Oh, not so good. Not so good. Excuse you?
Where's Angelo
Excuse
going?
you?
Where's Angelo going?
3, 2, 1. You gotta choose. Step.
Not the right choice.
Alright, the corner is going to be sitting down. This time it is corner number 1.
One.
Never follow Cooper. That's the rule of this game. Don't follow Cooper. It's a bad idea.
Alright, mix it up, guys. Mix it up.
Alright, have you guys moved at all? I feel like there's just a club over here. Okay. We have a number. Josh, you want to tell them what number it is?
Is everyone out there? Hold it. Yes? Alright. Drum roll, please.
Drum
It is corner 2.
roll?
I'm sorry, guys. I'm not. I don't think.
It was Siri. Talking to Siri. I don't know.
How did you know what happened?
Did anybody else do something interesting this week? What did you do in
Congratulations.
Since also here, Cooper sent us to get some, so.
Okay.
What?
I don't think you're supposed to do that.
Oh, this.
They're hairy. My sister tried licking our dog once. It didn't go well. He just looked at her weird.
Alright.
Alright.
Speed round. Corner is 1.
1. Yes. Bye 1.
There is still a lot of
I know. You know what? We're cutting it down. You can't go to corner number 4 anymore.
Oh, this is
Number 4.
minutes.
You get 1, 2, or 3. Can you guys hear me? They're ignoring me. They're ignoring me. You can't be in that corner. I took out 4. 4. Never mind. 4. Go. You're fine. Go. Sit. Go.
Yeah, wait.
Actually, she was back.
Actually, don't go in this one. Don't go in this
Let's
one.
take out 2.
Don't go.
We get 1 or 2. 1 or 2.
1 or 2.
That's all you do.
1 or 2.
1
We're
or 2.
gonna get down to 2 corners.
This is 1 and this is 2 now. This is 2. Kenzie wants you guys to walk.
Guys, we can only go to these 2 now.
Kenzie wanted this to be 2 and we love Kenzie, so we're going to change it. For you, Kenzie. Yeah. Great choice. Alright. The unlucky corner is corner number 1. Wow. Okay. Josh, which corners do you want to use this time? You want to do heads or tails? Does anybody have a coin? Josh wants a coin.
Guys, we gotta go
We can
special.
also flip a coin.
Heads or tails?
I don't want. That's probably a bad idea.
Perfect. This side's heads, this side's tails. It is. Are you guys ready?
Ooh,
It's heads.
heads. Sorry. I don't know. We use it. Whatever that is.
Good job.
1. guys are left. How many? 3? There's 2. You gotta choose. Right now, run, sprint, choose your quarter.
1 or 2, 1 or 2, 1 or 2.
Fight. Just kidding, don't. Okay. Josh, we could just call it corner. Or we could have them rock, paper, scissors go. Okay. I think we should. Guys, come here. Stand up front by us. Don't be shy. Ma'am, what is your name? This is Reagan.
And what is your name? Good sir.
That's Jack. Okay, now you guys are going to do a best. How many out of 3?
No, we're doing 1.
1? Only
One
1?
motion.
Josh wants to do 1. You guys get 1 chance. Rock, paper, scissors. Whoever wins.
Now we're never.
Now we're never.
But do you guys know how to play rock, paper, scissors? So there's no confusion. Rock, paper, scissors, shoot. Ready? Okay. Rock, paper, scissors. Okay, let's try again. Let's get this going, okay? Rock, paper, scissors, shoot.
Did you do anything interesting this week? Anything else? Anything else? No? Reagan didn't do anything this week. I just want to ask, just want to see. Bye, Reagan.
Alright, give it up for Reagan.
Thanks for playing. It was fun to watch you guys run around till we stood here in one spot. One of my favorite pastimes. Now, before we have our amazing speaker come up and talk to you tonight, we have another man who wants to give you some announcements. Mr. Angelo, would you like tell us what's next?
Angelo.
You can sit down.
Huh?
Hi guys. My name is Jeff. I don't know who this Angelo kid is, but he's not here any longer.
Hi,
I have
Jeff.
some important things for you people. You ready? Listen here. Here's the deal. Are y'all listening? Summer camp. Summer camp. Thank you. I need the snaps to know y'all getting on summer camp. It's coming up. And guess what? We got limited spots. Say that with me. Limited spots. This side, say that with me. Limited spots. And guess what's due tonight? Deposit. The deposit. The deposit. $100 deposit is due tonight for summer camp. Now listen here. Are you listening? Give me the snaps. Thank you. They make me feel good about myself. Tell your parents that Angelo said to rearrange your summer. I can call them out. I might. Oh, he's dead. Jeff said to rearrange your summer for summer camp. Snap it up. Because I don't care about a basketball camp. I don't care about football camp. I care about your relationship with Jesus. And listen, God sent his only son down here to sacrifice his life for you. You can sacrifice a week of your summer for summer. Okay, I can't take my time because we're kind of behind. Oh, that rhymes. Can't take my time because we're kind of behind. Anyway, okay, get the gist. Pull your notes out. Let me see your phones. Get them out. Get them out. Get them out. If you don't have a phone, guys, even John Peter got a phone. I can text him now. That's awesome. Okay, write down these dates. June 21st through the 29th. Thank you. I like that. Kenzie's got the vibe. One more time. June 21st. Oh, y'all are with me. Y'all are with me. June 21st through the 29th. One more time, guys. I tried out to be a KU cheerleader, so I had to learn the arms. Okay, ready? June 21st through the 29th. $450 total. Cooper, you put the wrong date. It's the 21st, not the 23rd. Guys, everyone look at Cooper, point, and say, Cooper. You're confusing the kids. 21st to the 29th. It's $450. We're going to Michigan. It's going to be great. If your family's worried about the Rona, tell them our camp is literally in the butt crack of nowhere. Nowhere. It's in the middle of nowhere, okay? Like, I'm so serious, guys. We gotta drive like 8 hours into the middle of nowhere to get there. It's secluded. They sanitize. It's gonna be good. Michigan, it'll be awesome. Cooper, did we decide on the date for the thing that we're talking about today? Yes? Yeah. Okay. Multiply night. We're back in business. That's a pop. It would have been cool if it was on. Okay, we're back in business. June 2nd, bring your friends. 3, 2, 1 rule. We haven't done it in a while. Do you remember? 3, invite 3 people, bring 2, and be the one who multiplies. Good job. Okay, anyway, everyone stand up to your feet. We're behind. We gotta go. Summer camp, I want you there. Pastor Dick wants you there. Cooper wants you there. Kinsey wants you there. There's nothing there. There's nothing there. Get your butt there, like you said. Right. Okay. I want a slow clap. Slow clap. For my man. That's fast. For my man. My friend. The blue-eyed, blue shirt wearing Joseph Cooper. Perfect. Thank you. And that's just got assaulted. Yes. Okay. Ooh, I like that. Alright, I got a couple of housekeeping business things.
I have no idea if these are in order or not. I have no idea if these are in order or not.
Alright, here's the deal. We've got a couple of things, first of all, that we need to do. Last week. Everybody say with me. Last week. Ooh, that was good. Say it again. Last week. We signed our poster for RevCon. Everybody look back there. You see that thing right there?
Wait, you rap pots.
I can't remember. We have a poster back there from RevCon. If you have not signed it, go back and sign it tonight. You hear me? Okay. All right. I can't see anything, so I'm taking it off. It was so okay. Number two, summer camp. Guys, we have these just things like yeah. All right, hold on. This thing right here. We have lots of these packets. This gives you all the details of what summer camp is including. Everybody, look into my eyes. Are you looking at? You guys looking into my eyes? Why don't you guys lean in? Summer camp is a 9-day adventure. 9 days. We're going to Michigan. We're going to a camp. Nick, we're going to Mammoth Cave. We are going to Cedar Point. We are going to hang out. We're going to go to the moon.
Doubt it!
Space! Elon Musk is my dad! Okay. That's not true. But we're going to Michigan for 9 days. It's going to be amazing. This is one of the best summer camps we've had in years. Summer camp is my favorite thing every year. Okay. So I want to see you there. Cool? Alright, here. Somebody take this.
Hey, Cooper.
Yeah. We're going the 21st to the 29th.
And how much does it cost?
$450.
And when does it cost you?
Tonight.
And you need that link where you can find it.
On our Instagram.
And you can text us.
And you can text us. Dude, I killed that quiz. Did you guys see that? Okay. Alright. We are in a new sermon series right now. Somebody tell me what it is. What is that? Cheat codes. Cheat codes. Now, I gotta pray before we get going. Because who knows where this sermon's going. And you guys are along for the ride. Ready? I'm kidding. I've got notes. Jeez. Alright, let's pray.
Heavenly Father, thank you for this day. I'm going to say amen. Father, thank you for letting us come to worship you. Amen. God, thank you just for letting us be able to be in your presence and under your mercy and grace. Amen. Father, help us with our finals. Amen on that. Help us to have a wonderful summer. Amen on that. And help them all to come to summer camp. Amen on that. Amen. All right. We're starting a new sermon series called Cheat Codes. Now, I gotta ask you guys. Who wants a free Xbox One controller? Who wants a free Xbox One controller?
I don't know what I would do with it.
We're giving away a free Xbox One controller tonight. Who's got an Xbox One? Raise your hand.
Wait, Cooper. Don't forget, we're not just giving away the controller.
Oh, my bad. We're giving it away an Xbox One tonight.
Yeah!
Oh!
I'm kidding, we're not. Oh, I got you all. We're not. This is mine from home. I got you all. Okay. I'm sorry. But this is a good thing. Okay, so how many of you had Xbox Ones? Raise your hand. How many of you got? Just call us a loser? Alright, who's got a PlayStation? Raise your hand. Come on. Who's got a PS5? Somebody got a PS5? PS4? Okay. Alright. Is anybody like really into gaming? Like who's like who's got a PS4? Oh, PS3. Yeah! Somebody got PS2? Yeah! PS1? Oh. Yeah! GameCube! Yeah! Switch! Hey! Game Boy! Yeah! What was a DS? Somebody got DS? Ah! Did anybody play Tony Hawk's Skater? Okay. You get distracted. All right. But who's like a gamer? I know we got something here. Okay. Boom. All right. What's your guys' favorite? What do you guys like to play? Fortnite. Rocket League? Rocket League. Oh, okay. All right. Yeah. Okay. All right. What other game? What do you guys like to play? Seriously. Halo. Minecraft. Dude, I got Minecraft. What else you guys like to play? Come on. What? Battle. Wii Sports. Super Smash Bros. Hey! Mario Kart.
Woo!
Alright, let's pray tonight. Jesus. Alright, I love to play video games. I played a lot of games on here. I played Smash Bros. For my face. I played Mario Kart. I played beatboxing.
Should I just leave the cheat codes up?
I played DS stuff. Oh my gosh, I had a Avatar Last Airbender.
Yes!
It was awesome! Yeah, it was awesome. What else did I have? I had a Spider-Man game on GameCube. Oh my gosh, GameCubes are amazing. I didn't have Zelda. But I had Spider-Man, and I would swing through New York City, and I never did anything, but I was just like flying around, and I would fly around for hours. It was awesome. Then I had my favorite game to date. That is like current. That is for previous years. I would play this game for hours to date. If you bring it out and you're like, hey, we're playing, I will play this for hours. It was on the GameCube. SpongeBob Bikini Bottom Kid. No, okay, hold on. You guys don't understand. Yes, I was SpongeBob. All right, I had my net to catch jellyfish. I was going all around Bikini Bottom, and I fought the giant jellyfish that was blue and had a crown on its head, and I could like attack people. It was awesome. It was fantastic. But the other night, I was at Nick Adams' house. Great old, what can we call you? Yeah, old Nick Adams. Sorry. What do you want me to call you?
You can call me Grandfather.
Grandpappy Jones. Everybody, look back, Grandpappy Jones. I was at Grandpappy Jones' house. And in his basement,
is like an arcade. He has 3, 4 are like the full-on tall arcade game things with like the screen, and it's like in the big box thing, and you're like clicking the buttons and moving the thing around. He had 4 of those. He had a pop-a-shot with the basketball, you know, where you throw it and it like goes in. And I don't remember, I was delivering something or picking something up from your house. And I go in the basement and I'm like, oh my gosh. I go downstairs and I start playing. We were supposed to be doing something else, and me and Angelo start playing these games. We were playing, what's the punching one? We were playing Mortal Kombat! And I was destroying Angelo. No, I wasn't very good. And then I was like, Angelo, I don't want to play you anymore. I was like, Colton, come here. Colton's Nick's 7-year-old son? He's 8-year-old son. His 8-year-old son. I was like, Colton, come here. I can't do this anymore. I was like, Angelo, go away. Colton comes up. I'm like, I can beat an 8-year-old. And I'm like, yeah, I'm doing like flips in the air. I'm like, and like makes all those noises, right? And Colton's like looking at me, smiling. I'm like, what? And then he's like, he does all this stuff. And then all of a sudden, this dude shoots a fireball at me, and I die. I was like, an 8-year-old just beat me at a video game. What is going on? My life is a lie, right? And I'm like, I'm playing again. Like Colton rematch. We play again. He beats me again. We play again. I beat him. And I'm like, ha! And he goes, I let you win. I was like, ah! Like, I'm so upset. And I'm like, how do you do the fireball thing? He looks at me. He goes, you don't know the cheat code. I was like, what are the cheat code? I grabbed him by the shirt and lifted him up on the And I'm like, what are the cheat codes? And he goes, I don't want to tell you. I was like, why? Because then you'll beat me. I was like, yeah, because you suck. And I don't want to tell you. And I looked him in the face. I was like, you're adopted. Did you know that? No, I didn't do that. I did not. Oh, you guys, he's not. Jeez, you think I'll be that mean? Yeah. So I tell him these cheat codes. And I'm going to be honest with you. This is not the first time I've lost my temper playing video games with younger children. I played online video games. Like I used to play online with my friends so much in high school, and I finally got my own Xbox Live account. And I'm playing games, and I'm getting destroyed. Like, what is going on? And so I hop on. Like, I didn't have my headphones in. And I put my headphones in, which was a horrible decision. I put my headphones in, put them in, and I'm like, hey! Who is this? And literally on the other end I went, who is this? I'm like, no! I was like, I'm gonna tell your mom. I'm gonna tell your mom on you. And then the kids start cussing me out. And I was like, what? I was like, where am I? And then so it ends. And like the guy leaves. I don't know, he was some kid, like legit was like a child. And leaves, and I was like, I just got destroyed. And then they hop on again. And I'm like, okay, this should be a fact. And then we get in there, and we're playing, and he shoots me. And he goes, I don't remember my name's, I've got like a weird game. It's like round player or something. He's like, who's round player? And I was like, hey, that's me. He goes, you suck. And then he just like left. And I was like, Guys, I need more cheat codes in my video games. And we were starting a sermon series just precisely about that topic, cheat codes. So I don't know if you knew this, but in life, there's some cheat codes. What? In life, there are some cheat codes, and today I want to read you a story out of Judges 6. The man by the name of Gideon. Everybody say Gideon. Gideon. Now, Gideon has some major cheat codes on life. Now, when I tell you this story, I'm telling you this so you can try and picture in your mind how this man cheated death. How this man did a back upright X and like destroyed an entire group of people with God. You guys ready? Yep. Oh, you guys ready? Yeah. All right. So, what we're going to do, we're going to do something new. Behind you is going to come up a verse. Now, if you were a reptile, Manny did this thing that me and Nick were planning to do since January. When we're reading it, and when it's a different color, you say what the word is. Yeah. All right? All right, we're gonna test that. Put the first part.
Manny copied us.
Manny copied us.
Right.
Here we go. All right, so I'm going to be reading Judges 6:11 through 16. Gideon, the son of Joash, was. Oh, you guys are so good. Okay. Gideon, the son of Joash, was. At the bottom of a wine press to hide the grain from the Midianites. The angel of the Lord appeared to him and said, "My hero!" Who did like that? I was like, "Was that you, Joel?" The angel of the Lord appeared to him and said, "No, what is Listen, the angel of the Lord appeared to him and said, "My hero! The Lord is with you." Sir, Gideon replied. That's an attitude. Sir, if the Lord is with us, why has all this happened to us? Let's just take a second. The angel of the Lord appears and said, Gideon, I am with you. And Gideon comes back with some attitude, says, Sir. It changes it from a you to an us. God says, I'm with you. And then Gideon says, Sir, if God is with us, why has all this happened to us? So he changes it from me to an us. All right, let's keep going. Why has all this happened to us? And where are all the miracles our ancestors told us about? This man's bringing up history. This man's bringing up the past. He's like, oh, God's with us? Where is he at? Why is it happening to us? Oh, remember all the awesome stuff that happened to our grandparents and our parents and all the people before us? Okay. Didn't they say the Lord brought us up out of Egypt, but now the Lord has abandoned us and handed us over to the Gideonites? He is coming with great history. God is saying, hey, mighty warrior, the Lord is with you. Goes back like, what? The Lord? With us? Well, what about all the stuff that happened to our ancestors? What about all the stories they told us about how God brought us out of Egypt, but now God's abandoned us? God's left us. He goes from God brought us to God abandoned us. Oh. You guys feel good? Yeah. Then the Lord turned to him and said, go with the strength you have and rescue Israel from the Midianites. I am sending you. God says, go with the strength you have and rescue the Midianites. Ooh, come on. I mean, rescue Israelites. My people. But Lord, Gideon replied, how can I rescue Israel? My clan is the least in the whole tribe of Manasseh, and I am the least in the entire family. The Lord said to him, I will be with you, and you will destroy the Midianites as if you were fighting against one man. Come on, Grandpa Jones. So let's break down the story. Israel had fallen away from God. There was this time in the Bible, in Israel's history, where Israel had this weird relationship where they were with God and they fell against God. They were with God and they fell away from God. And during the times where they would fall away from God, they would be outside of his blessing, and another group of people would come in and destroy everything. They would take over, they would destroy all the crops, all the cattle, and all their food, everything, start killing people. See, earlier, the verse right before this, we didn't put it up there, but it was this huge long thing about how they were hiding in caves and mountains away from the Midianites because they would kill them, rob them, steal everything from them. So this is a time in Israel's history where they've fallen away from God. And the Midianites have come in, destroyed everything, and taken over. And God appears to Gideon, where he is hiding in this thing called a wine press. They would go in there with their massive naked feet and squish all the grapes. Oh, there must be some toenails in there, some hair. There we go. So he's hiding in this thing all around him because he's scared of the Midianites. So this man, hiding in fear, who's a farmer with all the wheat, getting all the stuff he could eat, hiding from this group that is terrorizing everyone. God appears to him, and the first thing he says is, mighty warrior. Hold it. First of all, he's farming. He's scared to death. the Midianites, hiding in a wine press where, number one, wheat is not supposed to be, and he's hiding from anywhere, everywhere, anyone around him. God comes and starts telling him all this stuff. Mighty warrior, you're going to go and set my people free. You're going to go and rescue Israel from the Midianites. And he's like, whoa, do you see who you're talking to? I am Gideon, son of Joash, of the tribe of Manasseh. Manasseh is the smallest tribe out of all the tribes. We got anybody in here that's on the short side? Everybody get up for Daniel. Oh, I said give it up. So God comes up and he's like, Daniel, you, mighty warrior, farmer, giant of men, get to go destroy those people. What if I came to you and I was like, Daniel, you're going to be in the NBA right now. 2 days. You're going up against LeBron James. How do you feel? I don't do basketball. No. Okay. All right. You're going to go, you're going to fight some people. You're going to fight Angelo. You're going to fight scary enough. You're right, not scary enough. What do we got? Can you stand up for me, my good friend? Why don't you come over there? You're going to fight. All right, wait, let's assess your target here. Where are you going to attack first? That's not cool. You're going to fight him. Go. Oh. All right, go sit down, go. Give it up for, He comes from his man, and he's looking, talking, and he says, my tribe is the smallest tribe out of all the tribes, and in that tribe, I am the least of my family. I'm the smallest out of the smallest, and I'm the weakest out of the weak. Me. That is what you want. Leading your army. A really small and weak farmer. He's looking at God. He's what? And in this moment, God is giving him a cheat code. I don't know if did you guys pick up the cheat code? Did you get it? It was really obvious. Left, down, up, right. It was right there. I don't know if you guys saw it. See, the thing about this story, Joey's in the back trying to figure out the cheat code as I'm saying it out loud. He was like, left, up, back, right. Joe, I love you. Let's keep rocking. See, in this story, in this moment, Gideon was losing the game. I was beat at a game by an 8-year-old who mocked me and laughed in my face. Thank you. And Gideon was losing the game. He wasn't losing to an 8-year-old. The Midianites weren't just some kid that had blonde hair and the son of your boss. Guys, I didn't let him win. He straight up beat me. Like, it's embarrassing to my core. But the Midianites weren't 8-year-olds. They weren't little people. They weren't small, innocent. There were thousands and thousands and thousands of warriors taking over all of Israel because they had fallen away from God. Gideon was losing the game. He was upset, but also there was nothing he could do. When I was playing against Colton, I was so mad because every time I tried to punch him, he would just scoot back and then fireball. And I would die. I was like, yeah! And at one point, I messed with his controls, hoping I could cheat and win. Yeah, and he still beat me. Gideon has nothing that he could do to fight off the Midianites. I'm the weakest of the weak. I am a farmer. I have no military experience. And God is calling me. See, the thing about it is that Gideon was a noob. Does anybody know what a noob is? Yeah. A noob. A noob is someone who's new to the game, and he's horrible. I've been called this many times. Right. What are you laughing at? He's making fun of me. Gideon was a noob. Gideon did not know what to do. tried to fight, probably would like seed for the week. Like he would start throwing stuff in people's faces. It would hurt. I would probably hurt my eyes. He didn't know what to do. The Israelites had no way of defending themselves. But God was Gideon's cheat code. God was Gideon's cheat code. Multiple times in this verse, God is telling you, go, go, go. And God was, and he tells him, he's like, don't worry, don't be afraid. I'm with you. I am with you. Now, Daniel, if you're going to fight that really tall man over there, if I told you I was with you, would you feel a little more confident? We can like double to you. I take out the legs and you can like stomp on him. He's up there. I'm like, why are you attacking me? God is saying, I am with you. That is his cheat code. So you don't understand this story until you look forward and see what's going to happen in Judges 7. Judges 7, Gideon's going. So all right, we're going to fight them. We're going to go. We're going to go after them. So they get thousands and thousands of men. They go over and they're about to go into battle. They march up to the lines. They're going into battle, and God speaks to Gideon. Says, Gideon, are you ready? He's like, yeah. See all these thousands of men? We're going to fight them. We got thousands. They got thousands. Our thousands are less than their thousands, but we got thousands. God's like, hey, you guys ready to fight? Yeah. God looks at him and says, Gideon, you have too many men. He's like, what? So what? I don't know if you guys know how like war works, but like the more men you have, the better your chances. God says, Gideon, you have too many men. Send them away. Any of them that are afraid. He's like, okay, that's fine. Hey, that's like 1 or 2. We got some brave people. Israel, it's like 1 or 2 men. That's it. Gideon sends away 22,000 men. What? Sends away 22,000 men. He's left with 10,000. Okay. Hey, we can do. Hey, God's with us. God. Everyone say, God is with us. God is with us. We might not have the 22,000 we had yesterday, but we got 10,000 today. Amen. Yeah. Amen. God is with us. Okay, God speaks to Gideon. Gideon, you ready? Yeah. Got these 10,000 men behind us. Who's ready? God says, Gideon, you have too many men. Gideon's like, what are you talking about? We have too many men. We're about to go die out here. They have way more than 10,000 men. We're about to go die. God says, hey, take them to the stream. If any of them drink from the water out of their hand, those are the people you're going to keep. If they don't do that, send them home. They get to the stream, drink water. Gideon's like, okay. Sends home 10,000 men. He's left with 300 Israelites to fight the thousands and thousands and thousands of Midianites. 300. Some of you guys have more than that going to your high school. Think about that. How many of you got that many people go to high school? Or went to your high school? More than 300. Right? More than 300 going to 300 people. Gideon's like, okay. Hey, we're good. We good. Everybody say we good. We good. God's with us. Right, let's get our swords. Let's get our axes, our shields. Can I get a spear? What else? Rocks. Can we get some rocks? Can we get, what are the clubs? What other things do they have? Sticks. Swords. Everything we have, we're going to get it. We're going to fight. God looks at Gideon and he goes, Gideon, you ready? We got our swords, shields, pocket knives, sticks, and mud. We got our stuff. God looks at Gideon and he goes, Gideon, tell your men to put down their swords. Tell your men to grab trumpets and clay jars with lights inside, with torches inside. Cinnamon bell. If I was Gideon, I would be freaking out. I'd be like, listen, God, you are like powerful and everything, but But they got like actual swords. Like they got sword and spirit, but you're like, they have like real swords. Like cut people. Like you get a paper cut for the Bible, but like this would cut you. He said, no, take trumpets and clay jars full of torches. You're like, oh, okay. You sure? Yeah. Oh, okay. Takes them up. In the middle of the night, they surround the Midianite army. Thousands and thousands of people. They surround the entire army. There's 300 people. Spread so far out. All at the same time, they blew their trumpets, smashed their jars on the ground. The Midianites freaked out. They wake up screaming, yelling. There's great confusion. The Bible literally says God sent a great confusion among them that they started slaying each other. So Gideon, by like peed his pants, he's like, there's all the swords. Stabbing me. It's gonna hurt. The spear is on the side. I got a trumpet. A jar of peanut butter. Like, blows the trumpet, smashes the thing, push out. And everybody's like, ah! And starts like killing each other. Like Gideon's looking at this entire army killing each other, and they're all standing around like, hey, you all good? Like I wonder what they did after like they all start killing each other. Just, smash! God. Like, they're standing there with nothing to do, and God is winning the war for them. They go on to then they take over everywhere. They drive the Midianites out, and they say they're so far out that they were hiding out of fear of Gideon. They ran so far away, they took back their country with trumpets, jars of peanut butter, clay jars. Gideon had a major cheat code. Gideon was hacking the system. Because when you go into battle against thousands of trained killers, and you're a farmer with a trumpet and a jar of clay, you're going to die. Like, that is not. What are you going to do when they come at you with a spear? Burn! Like, blow your horn and throw the clay at them. Like, what are you going to do? They're going to be annoyed and then stab you with a sword. He goes into battle, and they win on the cheat code. Now today I wanted to express to you, to explain to you that story of the army being defeated, Gideon with a trumpet and a jar of clay, defeating these people, that power lives in you. Oh, come on, that's good, y'all.
Bring it.
That same power that God was displaying, the same power that rose Jesus from the grave, that raised Lazarus from the dead, lives inside you.
Yeah.
And for us, our cheat codes come through faith and obedience.
Yes.
Oh, come on. Our cheat codes come through faith and obedience.
That's good.
Those are two words teenagers don't like to hear. Obedience, first of all, don't tell me what to do. I want to stay on hard today. I want mom. Guys, my mom brought me a coffee today. She's so sweet. She is so much. She's Melissa. She is like 5'2", bushy red hair. Like Ethan Jones. Hair just like you, except like puff here. And I come into my office to work today, thinking through my message, and there's a little Starbucks iced caramel macchiato and a sticky note that said, "Hey son, proud of you, love you, mom." That's how it's working. We have cheat codes that come through faith and obedience. Faith and obedience. Now, faith is a tricky word. Faith is a tricky word because that's a word that is said a lot at churches. That's a word that we say a lot at youth group. We sing songs. Great is your faith. You guys know how to sing?
Yes.
To me. Great is your faithfulness. From the rising of the sun. Oh. Get him a ribbon. Faith is a word that We talk about you gotta believe, just have faith. God is there. For Gideon, when he's standing looking at sleeping Midianites, swords next to him, spears that are sharp, poking, blood probably on it, sitting right there. And all he has is a clay jar and a trumpet. That is faith. But how do we get faith where we can believe so much in God that we can walk up to a battle line with a trumpet and a jar of clay? How do we get that? What does it mean when we just say faith? Guys, faith is an active belief in what God has told you. Faith is an active belief in what God has told you. God is speaking to Gideon, and he says, he's like, Gideon, I am with you. You're going to go rescue them. I'm going to go with you. I'm going to go with you. I'm scared. Like, he's taking small, active steps of believing in God. So Gideon didn't just like show up and like win. Like it wasn't like God says, you're going to go rescue them. And they teleported and everybody was dead. Gideon had to go back and he had to tell his parents, Mom, Dad, those Midianites that killed Grandma and Grandpa, stole all your cows, and are running around, burning everything and destroying our stuff. I'm going to beat you. Like, Gideon, you're a horrible farmer, and you can't fight. You're really small, and you got beat up your whole life. How are you going to beat a giant army? He took active steps, active small steps in believing. Now for us, we're not going to go fight Midianites, because I don't even think they're real anymore. Like this, they're not called that anymore. We have to take active steps in our everyday life. What that means, praying for something and actually believing God's going to do it. Oh. Praying for something and actually believing God's going to do it. That's hard. And in my life, that's hard. Guys, me and Morgan are going to get married. Woo! Happy birthday! My grown man! We're going to get married. And we enter finally. Yeah, listen. We're getting married at this venue called the English Bar. It's beautiful. There's a competition where you can win a free wedding. They pay for everything. They pay for food. They pay for the venue. They give Morgan a fancy dress. I get a fancy tux. All this stuff. DJ. Stuff that I don't even think about. Like, I don't know, water. They pay for everything. So we were like, we got to do this. We enter our stuff. We enter it. I'm like, oh my gosh. I'm getting married. And we get an email from the lady. She's like, oh my goodness, thank you so much for entering. She's like, we'll have the results soon of who won. Currently reading all of them, there is over 100 entries. I was like, oh, I was hoping for like 2. Like, they take a shot, you know? And so I'm praying, and we will win. You know how hard it is to pray, knowing there are thousands of dollars on the line, and you're just up like on somebody's choice, whose love story sounds nicer, and there's 100 different people in it. Over 100 people. But I have to pray and say, God, I want you to do this for us. I'm asking you to do this for us. I'm trying to do what you want me to do. Please bless this. Please allow us to have this. You know how easy it is for me to say, pray that, and go, God's not going to do this. God, it's not going to happen. God's not going to do it. How hard it is for you guys to pray every day at school, that your friends might come to youth group and know who Jesus is, the love, grace, and mercy that Jesus has shown to you, and to actually believe it. Yeah. When you're praying, say, God, my friends, my baseball team, they're really not in a good spot. Can you please have them come and be a part of church and know you? And actually believe it? Small steps actively believing it, taking steps towards it, praying, God, have my baseball team come to know who you are, and then invite them to church. That is an active step. Say, God, I'm praying for this to happen, so I'm going to act on it. Faith, active steps, following after what God has told you.
Yeah.
He's actively believing that you're a son and a daughter of God. Ooh. Actively believing that you have value outside of your grades, sports, what your friends say about you, what your parents say about you.
Yeah.
Actively believing that you have worth here on this planet. Oh, that's good. Band, you guys can come back up. Comes to faith and obedience. Now, obedience is the consistent small steps of faith. Consistent small steps of faith. You guys want to know what's crazy? When you start believing and asking God to do stuff in your life, He like actually starts to do it. What? Mind blown, right? When you start praying for God to do stuff in your school, in your family, with your friends, that He'll give you a desire for something, a passion in your life, He actually starts to do it. But what comes with that is obedience. Now, Gideon, I'm sure, cried out to God. I mean, I'm not sure, but I am completely sure. It says, God heard the cries of his people. He cries out, God, save us from these people. I was like, all right, I'm here. Do some saving. He was like, let's. I was like, you. I was like, no, let's do some saving. You, me, us. So the interesting thing is when God comes and says, hey, Gideon, mighty warrior, God is with you. He changes it from a you, like to me, to us. And then God's like, oh, okay, this is an us thing. Okay, well then let us go and fix this. And then Gideon's like, no, how about you? Did you notice that? God comes up and says, hey, mighty warrior, I'm with you. He's like, you're with me? What about all us? Where have you been? He's like, all right, I'm here. Let's go. Said, how about you go? I was like, that's not how it works. It's not how this relationship works. It's not how these cheat codes work. It's not how an entire army of Midianites disappears, kills themselves, leaves, everyone that survives is gone, and you get your land back. It's not how this works. It's not how your relationship with God works. And God, give me a friend. I feel so alone. All right, go talk to that person. God, I don't like one-up. That's not how this works. You have to actively believe that God's going to do something. You have to actually follow through with what He's asking you to do. Obedience is hard. It's hard to go talk to that person who sits alone at the table at lunch every single day because they're weird. It's hard to go talk to them. When God says, hey, go ask them to sit next to you. Like, Jesus, why don't you just go talk to them by yourself? No, I'm telling you to go talk to them. It's hard to forgive your friends that stabbed you in the back. When Jesus says, forgive others just as I have forgiven you. God says, you want to follow me? You want to live with me? Forgive people. They're like, it's a hard way. You want cheat codes in life? To have God's presence and blessing upon you? To go into battle with a trumpet and a jar of clay and win? Believe what God's telling you. And be obedient in His call. Be obedient in the small steps that He's asking you. Be obedient when you go to school. Be obedient when you're at home. Be obedient when you're with your friends. God says, love the people around you. Love the people around you. Does anybody in here want God to crazily change your life in Is something amazing that you can't even dream of right now? I see all these things out there. You know what to do? Believe that he's going to do it and obey what he tells you. Gideon was hiding in a wine press, being a farmer. And he led 300 men to take his land back. You think God can't do something crazy at your school? You think God can't do something crazy at your house with your parents? You think God can't bring a brother or a sister back home? You think God can't transform a friend group? Look at Gideon. That was a cheat code. Now, I want us to come worship one more time and sit there and say, God, if I haven't been faithful, I'm going to be faithful. If I haven't been obedient, I'm going to be, yeah, come on, let's go right now. I want us to take some time and worship and reset our hearts. Reset what we believe about God's transformation. We just had RevCon. RevCon was sick. Come on, the RevCon was awesome. But RevCon doesn't just stop here. RevCon didn't just stop 2 weeks ago. Revival for this next generation. Revival for your friends, for your schools, for your families. Starts with you believing and obeying. So let's reset. What song is it? God of Revival. Are you for real? Oh, we're singing God of Revival. During God of Revival, check your heart. Say, God, what am I doing? What can I do to be more like you? What can I do to be more like you? Come on, Adelaide, take it.
See you can do, God of wonders, and power has been. Things you've done before, in great measure, you'll do again. There's no prison, wall you can't break through, no mountain you can't move, all things are possible. There's no broken body you can raise, no soul that you can't save, all things are possible. Darkest night, you can light it up. You can light it up. people, come awaken the city. God of revival, pour it out, pour it out. Every stronghold will crumble. I hear the chants in the ground. Oh God of revival, pour it out, pour it out. Come awaken the people, come awaken the city. God of revival, pour it out, pour it out. Every stronghold will crumble. I hear the chants in the ground. Oh God of revival, pour it out, pour it out. You can light it up. You can light it up. God of revival. And hope arise. Death is overcome. You've already won. God of revival. Come away. Come awaken your people. Come awaken the city. God of revival, pour it out, pour it out. Every stronghold will crumble. I hear the chains in the ground. Oh God of revival, pour it out, pour it out. Oh, God of revival. God of revival, sing.
Our God is the God of revival. God will come and light up the world, guys, but God always doesn't move directly. Maybe God is trying to light up your world and the people's world that you are in through you. Take time to listen. Like Cooper said, go out, pray for your team, pray for your school, pray for your mom and dad, invite them to church, let them come with you guys. Be the light that they need. Let God use you and let Him take you to the next level. Amen. Amen. Guys, welcome to XSM, where we have a summer camp. And I want to highlight the Tuttle family because listen here. What? Come on here, come on.
I'll be right back.
The Tuttle family had a family vacation that they do every year planned. And I talked to Russ Tuttle. And I said, listen here, Russ. Kieran and Jaden cannot miss summer camp. And they rearranged their entire summer to come to summer camp. You can miss your basketball practice. Those are the excuses I've heard so far. Basketball, and football camp to spend some time with Jesus. Are you going to try to come to summer camp? You're going to try? You got a pinky promise to me right here, right now. If you break that, I'm coming for you. Guys, summer camp, deposits are due tonight. If you want the link, come up here and I'll text it to you right now. And you got my number, and you tell your parents to call me because I'm going to tell them why you're going to be at summer camp. Thomas.
We have an after party. We got chips and salsa. And it's all free, just for you guys. So we're gonna have a lot of fun. It should be upstairs. Cooper has it. Okay? If he doesn't, blame him. Okay?
Thank you very much, man. You have a great day. Bye, guys. I love you. I love your faces. I love your faces. Love you guys. Band, come up here. Where is Joshua O'Keefe? Band and Joshua O'Keefe, get up on this stage, please. Band, come here. Gather. Gather. Gia, I'm speaking to you. I said, Band.